Third topic today, I just want to do a quick update to our way too early poll here because we've had changes with Florida getting Boogie Fland. We've had changes with Kentucky's late ad here as well. We've got more intel on who we think is going to come in and out from the NBA draft combine at this point. We've got speculation on where Darion Williams will go. Just a lot of changes since the last time we tried to poll these teams and put them together. So can we put our consensus way too early top 25 together based on the updated information that we have?
How many number one teams can I pick?
I'm gonna let you lead from the top since you are Mr. Number One. Run through all of your number one teams in order for us.
So all I have right now is actually Purdue.
Oh, so you've gone from 12 number one teams to one number one team.
Yeah,
Does that mean you have 11 number two teams?
don't worry about that.
All right, so Purdue's at one. Where are we going next?
At two, I'm going Houston.
Okay, 2A is Houston. Who's 2B?
At three, I am going
You're
Florida.
dropping the bit.
Yeah, I'm dropping the bit.
Oh, it was a fun bit.
Really?
It's one of my favorite bits you've ever done.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
That's why you're dropping it. You don't like when I like your bits. I get it.
No, 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 never that.
That's why you're a colleague.
That's just
A
crazy.
true
Stop.
friend would like be energized by the fact that their friend likes their bits, you know?
I see. To be honest with you, I was unaware that you were a fan. It's a misread by me. That's all that is.
Purdue one, Houston two. Who's three?
Florida.
I don't like letting UConn drop this much. I like Florida top three, but where are you going with my Huskies?
I would go with them next. The only thing that puts Florida above is national championship bump.
Fine, fine by me. Purdue,
Yeah.
Houston, Florida, UConn feels like a good consensus top four. What's outside of it?
Oh, now we're getting to like just naming some teams that would be in this range. You could have like the Dukes, you could have the BYU's, you could have the Louisvilles of the world in this spot. I'm not sure how high we are with Kentucky, but they would somehow be up in this range maybe. I think I would go personally BYU next.
I would have BYU sixth and Duke fifth, I think. Want to flesh out Duke versus BYU quickly?
Are you giving me Louisville seventh if that's the case?
I can do that.
You give me that, I'll give you Duke ahead.
Okay. I think Duke adding Sar or Coward late is like huge.
That
Like
that
that roster.
is that is crazy actually.
Duke five, BYU six, Louisville seven. Ali Khalifa doesn't move Louisville down for you at all.
No.
If anything, it moves them up.
Yeah.
All right. Into the eight range. A lot of way too earlys have Texas Tech here. They're not going to get Darion Williams back. We might have to drop them a little bit. But the other teams in the mix for the eight spot, I think, are teams that still are waiting on big news. Michigan needs Yaxel answers. Kentucky needs Otega Owe answers.
Yeah.
So who do you feel good about at eight? I have a team that I think this is the highest we've talked about them at that I'd like to propose at eight.
Please.
Arizona.
Ooh, I like that.
A lot of good things have been happening for Arizona. I know they're losing Carter Bryant, but I'm starting to see a vision that's pretty solidified for them in a way that other teams aren't.
I think I like that a lot.
All right, put Arizona eight. Where do you want to go at nine and 10?
Oh, where do I want to go? 9, 10.
Rumblings that Arkansas is going to get Carter Knox.
I think I
That
would go. I think I would go. Actually, no. Actually, I don't feel good about letting Texas Tech drop anymore.
I think it's crazy to put them this high with just Anderson, Watson, Toppin. I really do. There's not going to be a team we're more split on than that.
It's okay.
You got to think Christian Anderson's like an All-American to have them this high. And even if he is an All-American, I think they might just be Purdue from last year, where they have two and a half good players.
I mean, I think they got other good players. You don't. I mean, weren't you an Atwell guy?
No,
For some reason, I thought you were.
no, I think everybody from their fourth guy down is just a role player here. Toppin's great. Christian Anderson's great. Watts is good. Like that's Purdue. They're Purdue from last year.
Who was? They got a little bit more to. Texas Tech's a top 10 team.
Oh
We're
man,
we're 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 giving leeway by putting them this low.
they're a top five trio, top 20 team.
No, they are a top 10 team. Anyone who has them outside their top 10, I
You
think
had
is.
them this high when you thought they were getting Darion back, and you're not
No,
dropping them at
I had them.
all.
I had them top five when they had Darion. I had them like two.
Dropping them like 3 spots when they lose a guy with zero replacement is crazy to me.
It ain't that much of a drop off from Lawan Watts to Darian Williams.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it is.
And also, the pitch was they were going to have both of them.
And if they had both, I was gonna put them at like three.
I don't know.
I dropped them 6 spots because of Darian Williams.
I don't know.
I
I
shot
don't
them.
think I can give you them at 9.
What?
I can compromise, but I'm so split on this. I can't. Like if we both made a poll and compiled them, they would be way lower than 9. Because I would have them like 19th or 20th.
That's kind of crazy, man.
I got 3 players.
Can I get them at 10?
You don't want Arkansas?
I want Texas Tech before Arkansas.
I know you do, but I'm not giving it to you. We got to compromise.
Well, we can go Arkansas 9, Texas Tech 10.
I'll compromise by putting Texas Tech at like 11 or 12. That's a compromise for me, a big one. So I got them like 20.
Fine, man.
I don't see it. Like I have to have Kentucky ahead of them. I think Arkansas should be ahead of them. I think you could argue UCLA should be ahead of them. I think you could argue Kansas should be ahead of them. I think you could argue Michigan with the Axel should be ahead of them. They
Oh
have
my God.
3 players. They have 3 players. I think you could argue Illinois ahead of them. I think you could argue Tennessee ahead of them. So I'll compromise, but you're not getting 9 or 10.
I don't like it here.
You couldn't name their 5th player yesterday. Like,
And?
I still haven't heard the pitch other than they top. You like Toppin.
And Anderson.
So they're Purdue from last year, which was 20th.
It's just completely different.
I don't know.
Toppin is better than TKR.
You like Arkansas and you like Kentucky. That should be 9 and 10. And then if you want Texas Tech at 11, I will compromise for that.
That's fine. Just the most ass compromise of all time. Texas Tech is a top 10 team.
Only according to people that thought they were getting Darion Williams back and you.
No, people who don't think he's getting Darren Williams that still have them top 10.
Once Darion Williams officially leaves, they will be dropped. And the teams that get Darion Williams will take a jump ahead of him.
Crazy, crazy world we live in.
Can we go Kentucky 9 and Arkansas 10?
Well, I don't think I have a choice.
Shut up. We're going Kentucky 9, Arkansas 10. This is a 9-spot compromise for me. Texas Tech to 11. But oh no, they had to go 2 spots behind where Carter wanted them.
Yeah.
What's the transitive property of our compromising?
Um. Hmm. Can I get? Actually, no. I don't know if there is a transit property. Let's just keep working.
All right, who's at 12?
I would go. Now I'm kind of getting the UCLA range.
Okay.
So then UCLA.
Okay. 13.
13. Hmm. Oh, see, I don't want to be too high on some of these teams. We already said we have Arkansas, Kentucky at 9, 10. We already have them. I guess now we're getting into like where are we gonna have Iowa State on this list?
It shouldn't be 13.
What about like Auburn, Wisconsin? I'm just naming some teams now.
A couple weeks ago, we did this exercise, and you had Michigan 8th when we thought they might not get Yaxel. And now we're talking Iowa State at 13 before we get Michigan on the board. And we
I had
think they're
Michigan at
getting
8 without.
Yaxel.
I had Michigan at 8 without Yaxel.
We didn't know what Yaxel's decision was.
Oh,
Now we
really?
we think we know his decision has come back to Michigan. We're like, is Iowa State 13?
I
Like, if
I
they get Yaxel back, how are they not a top 10 team? I'm letting you rock because you're mad at me about Texas Tech. But, like, how far do you want to drop this team?
I thought Michigan was already in the rankings, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So we can go Michigan here.
All right. My best available right now would be Michigan, Tennessee, and Kansas.
I would like to go Michigan, Tennessee, Creighton.
You do like Creighton.
I do like Creighton. Now we can go Kansas.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Now I'd like to get in the Big Ten range.
Still don't know how Michigan got Yaxel and dropped 5 spots according to you, but
I
it's
don't
for another day.
I don't know how Texas Tech is
Well, that would be because they lost their player that you had ranked them highly because of.
I ranked them in the
And
top five.
Michigan got the player, or we think is getting the player. Watch Yaxel say he's staying in the draft, and this becomes the worst conversation ever. Who's at 17?
Um, Wisconsin,
Okay, I like that.
Wisconsin. Then truthfully, even though I'm not the biggest fan, I still think Iowa State deserves to be up in here somewhere. They got Montilovich, Lipsy,
Yeah, I'm fine.
Joshua Jefferson.
I'm fine.
Yeah, they're just a good team.
Yeah, whatever.
Um,
Every word said about Iowa State makes me want to drop them more spots, but yeah, they're fine.
sorry.
Illinois 19?
Yeah, Balkan boys.
Yeah.
Let's go the Balkan boys.
I don't think Auburn's going to get Pettiford back. Otherwise, I would have them here. What do you want to do with Auburn?
They're still going to be good. I think they should be like around here. They're a top 25 team.
Not without Pettiford.
You don't think without Pettiford they're out of the top 25?
Unless they get some crazy replacement late. But dude, who's their guards without Pettiford?
They got Bashir.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a really dicey roster if they lose Pettiford.
They got the Keyshawn's.
We can just give them like a Final Four bump, but yeah.
I mean, what are some other teams you're looking to put in
I
the
don't know. Once you get to 20, there's a lot of teams that I think are hurting by
Yeah.
decisions that have been made.
I mean, we could still go with like
Gonzaga.
yeah, Gonzaga, I was gonna say, just like players.
Let's put Gonzaga 20. I think they're going to be a top 20 team.
Okay,
And they're
Gonzaga
still
20.
doing good things.
All right.
Auburn 21, fine by that. We got to come up with 4 more teams here somehow.
You're not buying North Carolina at all, correct?
I'm not.
Okay.
But if you want to put them
Um,
in, we can.
God, it's nasty once you get out of this in this 20 range.
Yeah, pretty top heavy year, it feels like. We didn't put St. John's anywhere.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy hell, that's bad.
Uh-huh.
That's really bad. What do we do?
Put them 11th above Texas Tech.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, put them at 11th, right?
Texas
No,
Tech at
actually,
12.
no. Put them at 11th
Okay.
and put Texas Tech at 21.
Why? Then
I,
you
no, I like this because everyone tells me that that's where Texas Tech belongs.
Okay, fine. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
All right, so we have Texas Tech 21, we have Auburn 22.
yep.
All right.
Texas Tech. People tell me
I just steamrolled you. I
Texas
just
Tech
I
is
just
yeah,
absolutely steamrolled you. I
they're the
just
20.
destroyed you.
They're the 21st best
I
team.
just steamrolled you.
21st best team.
We need 3 more teams. You buying the Ole Miss stuff at all?
They did get Bundalo.
Bundalo, AJ Store, and Chris Beard.
Oh my man, that's honestly just for vibes. I kind of want to put him up there.
Let's
What
put Ole
about
Miss.
What about Bama?
NATO. Oh, and what about Tom Izzo?
Bama first.
Alabama 23.
Won the big game. Won the Big Ten by 3 games. 24.
We put Michigan State 25 just to be
Sure,
petty. Okay.
sure. Why not?
So we need a 24.
Baylor.
You like Baylor. I don't. I'll give you Baylor as a sign of respect.
Sick.
How much did you hate this exercise?
A lot.
Our updated way too early top 25. Purdue 1, Houston 2, Florida 3, UConn 4, Duke 5, BYU 6, Louisville 7, Arizona 8, Kentucky 9, Arkansas 10, St. John's 11, UCLA 12, Michigan, after they get Yaxel back, drops 5 spots to 13, Tennessee 14, Creighton 15, Kansas 16, Wisconsin 17, Iowa State 18, Illinois 19, Gonzaga 20, Texas Tech 21, Auburn 22, Alabama 23, Baylor 24, Michigan State 25.
I love it.